Hello, 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 and welcome to the preview, the Smackdown Preview version of It's All the Work. It's me, your boy, Big T616. To my side, you have Hanji Manji, and down below you have the man, the myth, the legend, Dreshin. We are not sponsored by anybody. However, Liquid Death is good. We're the boys that talk shit. Miramax, Wax, whatever. Make you shit yourself. Now.
Yeah, Miramax is just as bad.
True. So,
What the fuck?
My friends, G is going to be bringing us the topic today that we are going to discuss before we go into the actual preview. G-Man, what you got for us?
All right. Way to throw me on the spot here. But biggest drop off 2024. Who do you think? Who do you guys see was so hyped coming into this year, and then just ultimately let us down?
Hey.
Me? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
That's
I wish
fair.
I could have lived up to the hype.
That's fair.
You know what? My biggest hype coming into this, that to me, WWE has just kind of put in a hole, and I guess it's probably her as well, is Jade Cargill.
Heard.
Like, they have, I don't know if it's WWE misusing her as much or pushing her too fast, but she started out as a monster, and she just, everything she does, unless she can get in there and just go, it's filled with, you know, messed up moves, dangerous situations for the other wrestlers in the ring, and just not quite the character that I think they originally envisioned.
I respect that. I get that. You know, she's coming in new. They hyped her up too much, maybe, and then you know you get what you got. A Dollar Tree version of Bianca Belair, I guess.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Ooh, I felt that one. That hurt.
Hey, look! I still respect Jade. I still respect her craft, but let's be real. That is what it is. She's not there yet.
We all respect the
Right now, she's a lot of eye candy, and she is an amazing woman. And when she's in the ring, when it's not botched, it's good. But there have been more matches with her that have had botched moves and dangerous situations for her, you know, fellow competitors than any other female wrestler of the year that I can think of.
That's fair.
Nia Jax.
That's
Actually,
fair.
Nia's gotten a lot better. I take that back.
I'm gonna say, yo, don't discredit Nia. She's been on a roll.
She has been.
All right, T, who's your biggest letdown this year?
My biggest letdown, and G, it might be the same for you. I don't know, but when you said this, when you posed the question to the boys tonight, the first thing that I thought of was Ilya Dragunov.
Really?
First person I thought of, and here's why.
Damn.
Because he's good.
All right.
Don't get me wrong, he's good.
Ela is good, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like the way he's being used. I mean, every time he's in the ring, he puts on an absolute clinic. But like his level, the level he obviously competes at, I do not understand why they're slow playing him. I don't get it. I don't. So that's what the letdown is for me. Is I feel like they're slow playing Ela, and I don't know why. I wish he was. I wish he was like Braun. I wish he just got kind of thrown into it, like Braun did. And
Is it possible his situation is kind of a Roman tragedy of the crowd is fickle and they just didn't, the NXT crowd really took to him, but the mob just didn't really take to the character when he dropped on the scene? I mean, you dropped Braun pretty close to the same time. You had Bronson, you had the other Braun, you had all this going on, and I think it might have just been enough that Ilya's character kind of got lost in the shuffle to them.
I mean,
Ilya's character to some of the WWE fans, because it was a very different character.
Yeah.
You know, it's one that we haven't seen something like in a while, and I think maybe that's what happened with it.
That is very
That's
true.
fair.
I think they buried it to kind of try and... I don't even think it's the character. I like the character. I think it's the moveset with the character that just doesn't feel as fluid.
I can respect that.
All right. I don't even think it's the moveset. I just think they don't know what to do with them other than putting them in matches with Braun and some of the other heavy hitters. Honestly. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, the crowd still gets hyped whenever he's in a match, but he just hasn't been in many matches this year. And that could be due to injury. I'm not 100% sure. But
I believe he got injured, or at least that was the kayfabe story, is he was injured is why we haven't seen him in a while.
He did get injured. That is true. That is very true.
So maybe it's just, we haven't seen him in a while. That could be the main thing.
All right. G, give us your pick real quick. We got 3 minutes before we got to wrap up and do the preview. So hit us with it. We'll briefly discuss, and then I'm gonna fire through the preview.
All right, look me in my eye when I say this. The Wyatt Six have been the biggest letdown this year, and let me explain why. So much hype, all the QR codes, Mr. Tinfoil over here, just everybody was so hype about it. It was this mysterious group. You're like, holy shit, it's basically ode to Bray Wyatt. Everybody was so hype about it. And then for weeks, we got nothing. And then they basically crashed out on the first on Chad Gable and Alpha Academy, or not American Alpha, or whoever the fuck they are.
American Made.
They crashed out on them. Cool. Then they just kind of disappeared for a little bit. Now we're in some weird thing with Karrion Kross, The Miz, and their group, and it's just, I don't know. It was so hyped up to be something bigger, and it just seems like it's just been a big ass downfall. So that's my group.
Yep. And I will say that I tend to agree that has been a huge letdown. And just going off of what you said, I didn't even think of the Wyatts, which is just more credence to how hyped up I was, and now I don't even think about them.
Don't even think about them. Like, every night we're like, oh, we don't even look for them, and then QR code or something on the screen, and it's like, oh, they're there,
Yep.
Nothing crazy. So, biggest letdown.
All right. So, real quick, what we got before we start at the top of the hour, we've got Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens meeting face to face. We've got Bianca Belair, Chelsea Green, and Blair Davenport. They're going to be battling in a triple threat in the tournament to see who's going to be the first inaugural Women's United States Champion. And then Naomi and Bayley are going to take off Tiffany Stratton in the cigarette smoking smell queen herself, Candice LeRae. It is shaping up to be something great. My friends, tune in to wrestling tonight. Tune in at 10:30 to It's All a Work for the review. We will see you there. It's all a work. Yeah. Snap into a podcast.
Yo.